everybody, welcome again to a new episode of Grow and Glow podcast. Happy New Year! I forgot to mention that part. Let's get back to the episode. You're hearing my voice for the first time in months. I know. At some point I was wondering, do I still know how to do this podcast thing? But yes, for sure, trust me. I am going to be learning all over again, but I'm ready for that journey. So welcome again to a new episode of Grow and Glow podcast. My name is Gracie Imo, if you're just listening to me for the first time. On this podcast, we talk about adulthood. That is just one word to use to describe everything we speak on here. So the issues we face, the joys of being an adult, the stressful part of being an adult, the real truth you might need to hear. So yeah, thank you for joining me in this episode. And as the title says, things to take seriously this year. Why are we doing this kind of episode? It's a new year. Some of you might be under pressure right now because of new year, new me stuff, looking at this point, do this, do that, don't do this, 10 lessons you should take in, all those kind of stuff. And you know me now, we don't need to fake stuff here. We give you the real tea. So this episode is just for you to remind yourself about some necessary things you should take seriously. Essentially, that's just it. Necessary things you should take seriously. Like, I want you to be intentional about you. Be intentional about your life. So let's just get into it. There's no need to, prolong this intro. Okay, first things first, as I like to start, this year I want you to take seriously your friendships. Yeah, friendships are important. You can't do life alone, and truth be told, friendships shape our life. Last year, I had a lot of moments with my friends, and they helped me. Days where I was having, bad times and sad days, my friends were there to get me back up, if I'm putting it out. My friends were there to help me go through that season of my life. And I'm sure you listening to me now too, you've had such moments. And as I speak to you now, a friend comes to mind that has helped you one way or the other. So imagine taking your friendships more seriously and being intentional about the way you hang out with your friends, the way you keep up with your friends. And you need to also ask yourself, are you also a friend? Because please, don't let people be friends to you, but you are not friends to them. I don't know if I'm getting this in my English, but you get what I'm saying. The people you talk to every day, they would influence you. They would influence the way you think, the way you see yourself, the way you behave. So be intentional about your friendships. Be serious about it. Don't just be friends with anybody. Don't just be friends with anybody. Don't just give anyone the name friend. I do that a lot. Not everyone is my friend, and I say it plainly and openly. Like, if I meet you today, you're not my friend. Oh, hi. See this person, I just met her today. Or like, oh, this is an acquaintance. Because that's what the person is. That's who the person is. That's the title. But if you're a friend, I'll call you a friend. If you're a schoolmate, I will call you a schoolmate. If you're a colleague, you're a colleague. You're not a friend. I'm sorry. But that's just the plain truth. Except when you pass through and advance in the stage. So this year, take your friendship seriously. And don't forget to, not everyone deserves you. So block some people. Yes, block them. Number 2, let's go to the next. This year, take your relationship with God seriously. Do not take your relationship with God seriously because of your parents, or because everyone is speaking about God, or because you were born in a Christian family. Find God for yourself. God will give you the direction you need. God will answer those questions you have. God will be there to protect you as usual, as He has done all these times. And God also wants you to know Him personally. That is a desire He wants for you. So this year, sit down and get to know God. First step, the Bible. The Bible has everything you need to know about God. Take out time, read the Bible, 1 chapter a day. You can even join some Bible study groups like Apsi Daniel. I know she has a Bible study group. Chat me up on Instagram. I can share links with you at Grow and Glow _podcast. Have a relationship with God this year. Make out time for Him. Read the Bible. Go out to Christian events. Yes, and I love the way the Christian world is turning into. It's not just about Bible studies and prayer meetings. There are retreats you can go on. There are hangouts that is like godly hangouts. So engage in such activities. Find a church and build a relationship with other Christians. That will also help you to get closer with God because, as I said about friendship, the people you relate with, very important because they can shape your life. You get it? So try to build a relationship with God this year. Take it seriously because life is not just life. There's so much more to life. And don't forget, heaven is real, hell is real. Where would you be? Yeah. Next in line. This year, take seriously your relationship. There's a lot of relationship, but this is the last one. Take seriously your relationship with your parents and your siblings. Some people did not necessarily have the best childhood growing up. You did not have the best childhood. Your siblings were rude and harsh and just stubborn to you or something. You don't like them. That's just you do not like your siblings. But let me tell you something. When you get older, as you are older like this now, just know that in life they will always just be your sibling. Like that person will still be your sister or your brother. That title can't change. And who they are now is different from who they were as children. So please forgive that person. Please accept this person and try to build a relationship with that parent or that sibling of yours. It can be a lot, but you can try your best. So this year, take time to communicate better. Set boundaries if you like. Like if your sibling maybe crosses boundaries a lot, know how to do that. Set boundaries, but make out time to build that relationship with them. They will be forever be your family. And now is the time to enjoy your family. Truth be told, like everyone is getting older. That's what I just want to say. Everyone is getting older. You don't know what might happen tomorrow, and that person is gone. And you say, I wish. Please do not be part of those people who say, I wish I did this. You can do it now. So do it, please. Thank you. So the next point reminds me of someone I was speaking to on crossover night, and he was telling me about the fact that it seems like we don't necessarily have a work-life balance. And I told him that, well, true, people say young people should not necessarily have a work-life balance because this is the time to lock in and get what you need to get before you get older and weak. However, I still believe that you should have a work-life balance. So this year, take seriously your work-life balance. And when I say work-life balance, I just want you to realize that you can work 24/7 and at the same time, your life in a twinkle of an eye will just disappear. Whereby everything you know will just be work. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Like, that's something I really do not want for myself. And I'm so intentional about that part. Like, if you look at older folks, they speak about work. Work. Some of them say, oh, I wish I did this. Oh, I wanted to do this. I wanted to do that. But I was too busy at work. But tell me now what's happening in their life. Where are they? And at the same time, all those trips they wanted to take then, can they do it now? Some of them can't. Because they'll forever keep on procrastinating it. So this year, please, take out time to rest. Take out time to do things you want to do, not just work. Work is important because for sure it brings money to the table, but work shouldn't be everything you know. Don't work and lose yourself. Last year, I worked and I was losing myself. I can sit on my full chest. I worked and I got burnt out. I worked and it was terrible for me. But I can laugh now. I can be excited and speak about work in this way because I saw that and I held on to it that, Gracie, you are losing yourself. You need to step back. A lot happened. And maybe that's some of the reasons why I could not release episodes consistently last year. But let's not go into that. But yes. So please take out time to, work without losing yourself. Your life is more important than your job. Plainly, that's just it. Now, to the next. Speaking about life, this year, Take your health seriously. Now, when we say health, I don't mean just your physical health. I know some people have already put up on their to-do list for 2026. I want to lose weight, cut down carbs, blah, 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 blah. Fine, that's good. Even myself, this year I want to lose weight. Please, you guys should send your prayers. Because last year, as I was losing myself, I was adding in weight. So that's fine, right? But one thing people forget is that it's not just physical health that we have. There's the mental health, there's emotional health, there's physical health. So this year, take seriously your health. And it might not just necessarily be you taking care of yourself. It's also you learning about yourself. Now, have you ever thought about how are you emotionally? How do you think? What's the state of your mental health? Do you get? Not just, oh, are you adding weight? Am I too slim? Am I too fat? How about, are you sleeping well? Do you think too much? Are you a closed box that needs to let go of some things? You know you can't pour from an empty cup, right? You can't do more than yourself can carry. I hope I got that right, but you people, you always know what I'm saying. So this year, make it a goal to take care of yourself and find out about your health status, whether mental health, emotional health, physical health, whatsoever it is. Make it a goal of yours, right? Now, to the next. How many have I mentioned? I don't even know. But I hope you are learning something. Please, if you are, just take a screenshot right now and post on Instagram and tag us at growandglow_podcast. Please do that. Let's know you're listening. All right, next one. This one is very important to me because, if you do this, you'll be very happy. Take seriously this new year, your streams of incomes and your skills. They are together. This year, you see all those skills you say you want to learn? Learn it. All those, how do I put it now? Video editing skills, podcast skills. You don't, maybe podcast. You can come to me, I can teach you. Or maybe not for free, but we can, if you're a podcast listener, I can, like my podcast listener, I can give it for free. All right, let me be serious. But yeah, your streams of income, those skills, like take those skills seriously. There are so many creators out there. I'm not saying you should become a content creator. I'm saying that thing you find interest in, stick to it and build on it. This year, take your skills seriously. Think about what you can learn. If you don't have any skill, think about what you can learn. Go to YouTube. Pay for courses if you want. At the same time, what can you monetize? What can you make money from? This is just like a simple hack I have learned. Last year I learned this. Any skill you have can give you money. Depends on how you do it. So for example, you are very, very good at organizing stuff, planning stuff. You can just go and do virtual assistance or even event planning. That's a skill that can turn to a business. Or something as simple as art. You can maybe start some hangouts where people who love art come together and you make money from it. Or hairdressing. Make people's hair. Post it online. Make money from it. Do you get? There's no skill you have that you can't turn into a source of income. So this year, take seriously your skills and your streams of income. And if you notice, I'm saying streams because you can make it more than one. Your stream of income must not be one. It can be two. It can be three. Just do what you can carry. Don't do more than yourself. But this year, stop procrastinating. Stop going round and round. And stop being scared. Just start. Research, start. Another tip for you with your streams of income and your skills. Look for people who are doing similar stuff that you want to do or you're doing already and follow them closely. Don't go to them, I want you to mentor me. No, don't do that. They are going too fast. Start first of all from following them silently and not just following, not just seeing. When they say talk and do. So see and do. See what they are doing and do it too. Learn from them. I don't know whether it was on this podcast, but I've once said something. Copy people, but copy with sense. You're allowed to copy. It's not bad to copy. Oh, I remember where this is from. It's from Rodney, the Young God podcast host. He once said it in one of his episodes. He said, copy people, but know how you copy. There's where he puts it. right? And I believe strongly in that. You see people you like, you see what they are doing, copy them. Or copy with sense. Not word for word for sure now. But copy with sense. Okay? Are you liking this episode? I want to know because I feel like I'm dishing out no value. All right. This year, this one is strong and it's really, really important to still say this. This year, take seriously your bad character, yes, and bad habits. You see those bad habits and character you have. Don't come and be telling somebody, my head is not correct. Your head is not correct, so you know. Then take care of it now. So this year, please, please, please. You see all those excuses about those bad characters and bad habits of yours. Stop sticking to it. Stop saying, that's how I am. That's how you are what? That's how you are what? I don't want to talk about this one. But please, this year, take those things seriously. Procrastination, poor communications, anger, inconsistency. Take it seriously. First of all, acknowledge that you have such bad habits or bad characters. And then try to figure out what to do to stop it. For example, let's go with anger. You already know you get angry easily. My head not stay. Or this all these Raz people. You know you are Raz, but you know it's not meant to be. You know that. Now the next thing to do after knowing will be to take care of that stuff. Anger. First of all, you need God though. You pray to God to help you to calm down. Secondly, I think there's something like some rules. I think it's silence rules or something. If you drink water when you're angry, go and drink water. So you don't say something you're not meant to say. All those kind of stuff. Read books on anger, and you will get yourself back with time as you practice how not to stay angry. Because, truth be told, you will get angry, but you need to learn how not to stay angry, right? So there's so many ways you can do this. Just take it seriously this year. Do what you need to do and get over with it. Tell me by July, in fact, not even by December. Tell me by July 2026, Gracie, I had this bad habit of maybe being inconsistent with what I am told to do. Some of you have a lot of ideas. You start, you never continue. Never. You say I will post every day. Let me not use social media stuff because I feel that's a lot of pressure. But you have a business idea that you know if you start it, you're going to make money. Or you know you want to do something, maybe host an event. You have the idea or something, but you will start planning, day 1, day 2, week 1. You will not continue. You to stop where it is. No, now. That one's bad character. Bad habits. You might not know, but it is. So be intentional about, stopping all those habits and characters. Now, over to the next. This year, I want you to take seriously your fears. Seems like I did the very calm part at the beginning of the episode, and I'm doing the hot ones at the end. This year, be serious with your fears. Now, I'm not saying you should continue being scared or fearing your fear. Does that make sense? All I'm saying is that fear has stopped more of your dreams than failure has ever done. So it's not just about failing. Most of you have just been scared to even start. There's a difference when somebody starts and they fail than the ones that don't even start at all. That one is bigger than failure itself. There's the fear of starting. There's the fear of being seen. There's the fear of failing itself. There's the fear of disappointing people. Just don't let fear make decisions for you this year. Be courageous. And as I like to say, one thing to do to stop fear, in quotes, is to do what you're meant to be doing. For example, you are scared of speaking in front of people. The best way to eliminate that fear is to speak in front of people. You're scared of maybe talking in front of a camera, or you're scared of baking. The best way to stop that would be to bake. I don't know if you're getting me. So do it scared, try it, take that risk, and you will get there. Okay? You will get there. Now, I have 2 more points. This episode is getting long, which is not, our style here. We don't do long episodes. But I know these points are really important for you. This year, I want you to take seriously your purpose and your direction, your life direction. Don't just say you are young and I'm going to live my life when I'm 36 Okay, sorry to people at 36. I'm not old though, but okay, let's say 40, 45, because I think that's when people start, trying to get their life serious and all together. Don't wait till then. You need to kind of start thinking about what you want and how you want it to go. Now, I'm not saying you need to have your whole life planned, but you need direction. First things first in direction would be to ask God for directions. That's just the first step. God created you. He knows you before you even put in your mother's womb. So who else would you ask if not him? So one thing I want to take seriously this year is finding that purpose and direction. If you do not know, ask God, where are you going? Like, ask God, where are you taking me to? God, what kind of life do you want me to have? But one thing I should also tell you about those questions is that you can also tell God, this is the kind of life I want. Help me to achieve this. So don't box yourself too. God is your father. He will listen to whatever you have to say, right? So what kind of life do you want to build? Or what do you want to become? Some people say, when they were young, they ask, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a president. Now, what do you want to be? What do you want to do? I know some of us went to school, we studied a course. Now we are not even doing anything related to that course. And it's fine. They did not say you must go bumper to bumper with all those things. People change, things change. What you like now, maybe as a 20-year-old, when you are 24, you might not like it though. And it's okay. All you need to know is, where is your life going towards? And one thing I will tell you before I close up with this point is that God gives us answers to our life direction in bits. So anyone who is here listening to me and asking God, or you've been asking God, where am I going? God, where am I going? What do you want me to do for you? And stuff like that. Just know, truth be told, is that He will not necessarily give you the whole thing on your table. Just this is what I want you to do, or this is what we were made for. Sometimes, it depends, but sometimes God gives you small, bit by bit, and it's okay. So when that bit come, make use of it, key into it, do what you need to do. Do not procrastinate. When you leave that stage, for sure, God will open your eyes to bigger things you should go on to. Do you get? So when you are not even putting in effort to knowing the purpose, or when you know you're not putting in effort to doing what you're meant to do, that's when it becomes really, I don't want to say hard, because not necessarily, but it might start to feel empty. And that emptiness is not because you are not anybody. The emptiness is because you are maybe yet to walk into where you should be. And all things, God feels that emptiness. So always just go back to Him. Go back to Him, go back to Him, go back to Him. Okay? Finally, this year, take seriously your mindset. How you talk to yourself, it matters. What you believe about yourself, it matters. What you tolerate in your mind, it matters. Be kinder to yourself this year. All those negative thoughts you usually have, challenge it, fight it. Fight it with the word. If you say, you will die, fight it with, I shall not die, I shall live. Or if something happens, you will feel like this thing, fight it back. Fight it back. Some of you let it just stay. And it happens to you as you thought. And you're wondering, you let it be, and it stayed. So believe this year that growth is possible for you. Believe this year that you can do anything you want to do. Believe this year that you are blessed, and whatever you want to get, you will get it. Somebody said something. It's not just to pray. Prayer and action, it works together. It's not just to sit down and talk. Do what you are saying. All right? So one thing to just know as I end this episode is, before anything can change on the outside, it starts with the inside. So in all these points that I'm mentioning, you should know that to be serious this year, you need to start with your heart. Telling yourself that this year, I want to do this. And this year, this is what I want to do. Or this year, this is how I want to do this. Be serious. Start with your heart. Tell yourself such things. Write it down. If you've not written out your, I don't want to call it resolutions, because I feel that might be a lot of pressure. If you've not written out your TADA list, like Rennie, the resource would say, TADA list is like a to-do list. like things you want to do, right? If you've not written it out, just write it out, like bullet points. Just genuinely think and know, okay, what do I want to do, or what and what do I want for myself? Do you want to make millions? Do you want to maybe build a better friendship with somebody? Do you want to be in a relationship? Do you want to buy a car, buy land this year? Do you want to travel? Do you want to read your Bible, the whole Bible? Do you want to start a podcast? Do you want to meet me? Oh, yes. That can be part of your calendar list. Anything you want, it starts from the inside. So if you're listening to this episode, I want you to pause and ask yourself, what do I need to take seriously this year? Apart from this list, what other thing do I need to take seriously this year? Yeah, I'm waiting for you. Just think. What other thing do you need to take seriously this year, apart from this list? And please, when you find it, write it down. Because that is what we call a remembrance. You will go back and you check to see how good you did it. Right? Okay, so thank you for listening to this episode. Don't forget, you don't have to fix everything at once. From this list, you can just take one and work with that. And later on, you might, continue other things. It depends. It depends on which one you really need. All right, so if this episode was really lovely to you, please share it with somebody or share it on your Instagram stories or WhatsApp. And if you would like to join our community, there's a podcast community for the listeners of Grow and Glow podcast on WhatsApp. If you would like to join, check out the link in my bio at grow_and_glow_podcast on Instagram. I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for listening again and again and again. I don't want this episode to end, but it has to end. Bye.